We're here with Dr. Donald Chiappetta, the Chief Operating Officer of Patient Access Solutions, stock ticker PASO. Dr. Chiappetta has a diverse history and background in the healthcare industry, focused on health and wellness, integrated medicine, specialty practice development, and business expansion. In this interview, I'd like to cover where Patient Access Solution is as a company. Welcome to Stock Traders Talk Radio, Dr. Chiappetta.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Can you describe to our audience what your company does?
Sure. Patient Access Solutions' primary business is development of multi-specialty healthcare practices. Our first practice is on Long Island in Plainview, New York. That facility hosts multiple specialties, behavioral health, internal medicine, chiropractic, just to name a few, as well as our own laboratory.
Okay, in basic detail, describe the background of your experience and a brief history of the company.
Sure. Personally, for me, graduated from chiropractic school in 1990. I joined the New York Jets of the National Football League as a member of their strength and conditioning staff. And then after that, in 92, I went on to be the general manager at the Olympic Training Facility in Marietta, Georgia. In 96, I went into private practice, and then shortly thereafter, I went back to school to complete my MD and then earn my PhD in healthcare administration from Stony Brook University in New York. Right soon after, as far as the company is concerned, they were founded as a technology company prior to my arrival. The basic components of the firm were to create applications to streamline the operational challenges of healthcare practices. So we do have our roots in technology as an organization. And where we are today and where we've evolved to is using that expertise in streamlining of operations and then bringing in practices as part of our group to benefit from our experience in that in leveraging technology, which would lower the administrative costs and give us a nice combination of best practices.
Well, it sounds like you're starting to go in your strategic direction and business objectives. Can you elaborate on that?
Sure. From Patient Access Solutions, strategic direction is to grow organically and through acquisition. And again, that's rooted in how we've evolved. As I mentioned, the company was founded in technology. So developing applications and workflow to make an integrated medical practice as efficient as possible. That's where we live every day. That's our wheelhouse. Our direction is tied to making the integrated health centers as efficient as possible and evaluating other facilities that are potentially candidates for acquisition and where they fit in our overall business. Can we make each practice efficient and more profitable as part of our group? Those are the questions we ask. And that would give the physicians and the providers of care the opportunity to focus on the patient while we handle the business side.
And where did this technology originate from?
Well, as I said, Patient Access Solutions is founded in technology, so a majority of the technology and applications that we use were built internally, but we do have partnerships with firms like Athena Health, Availity, Sunfish Health for the components that we don't have ourselves, and most of those are outward-facing applications. Athena Health is our partner on our EMR. Availity is our clearinghouse and technology partner, and Sunfish Health is our clinical applications partner. So those are things that we don't have that level of expertise on, so we brought in other strategic partners to help us along.
Can you elaborate on the significance of the market sector and specific targeted applications or audience for your services and products?
Sure. The healthcare industry as a whole is relatively recession-proof, so that if you can get a business going in healthcare, one that you're mindful of the market and how it reacts, then you should be in a decent place. But you need to have facilities out there in the space that are not only focused on compassionate patient care, but also administratively efficient and able to document clinical treatment protocols and for the highest possible amount of reimbursement. And that's really what we're focused on, and that will set us apart from other practices to become more profitable. Our strategy to create fully integrated medical groups and facilities will create a one-stop shop for patient care versus a more traditional model that has groups focused on one specialty.
Now, regarding your business plan, what phase would describe to the audience as a snapshot of your current operations?
Well, our business plan is in an evolutionary state, I believe, is the best to describe it. Candidly, there were some stumbles prior to my arrival, and those were based around some of the credentialing challenges we had with physicians and then other issues that really sort of impacted our business, but we've made the turn. That being said, we've made some amazing hires recently, and they've really gotten the practice rolling. And then our most recent acquisition that was announced, as well as others that are being negotiated, will put us firmly on track with our plan and continue to have us become being profitable. We're already profitable. So the facility that we have today is a state-of-the-art facility. We have over $2 million of medical equipment that we own outright, 100%. And it's our investors will see all of that in our filings as they're updated, as we note our assets and our income.
Now that you're venturing into the next phase of your business plan, what are your expectations in the short term?
Well, our short-term expectations are really focused on branding, doing things like updating our financials, updating our website, maximizing our capacity in our Plainview facility. As I mentioned earlier, we're in discussions to acquire other organizations, as well as in discussions with commercial and institutional lenders for financing to keep our growth model without impacting our capital structure and maintaining shareholder value.
Can you give us a snapshot of your current share structure?
Sure. Our share structure right now is we have an authorized $750 million. Our outstanding is 272.7 issued, and with 70 million unrestricted shares. So 200 million of those shares are restricted. Of the 70 million that are not restricted, 48 million are actually at the DTC at deposit, and we can account for 40% of those being held by insiders.
Now, who's your transfer agent, and are they open for investors to inquire about the share structure of your company?
Sure. Worldwide Stock Transfer, absolutely. They are free to answer any questions. We believe in full transparency, so if an investor is interested in hearing what the capital structure is and knowing what the company is up to the best that transfer agent can offer that information, they're welcome to call.
All right, super. Now, what are your potential revenue streams?
Well, our income, our primary source of income, is derived from patient treatment. And we are exploring, as I said, Patient Access Solutions is born as a technology company. So a lot of the applications that we've developed and the partnerships that we've developed, we're looking at licensing to the outside world, whether in North America, and we have some opportunities that have come to us through our partners in other countries. So we're looking at leveraging that as a secondary source of income, but our primary source today is our healthcare facilities and patient care.
And what does your balance sheet look like?
So our most recent fiscal year ended on October 31st of 18, and our net income was $997,000. Investors will be able to see that as our disclosures are updated on the OTC Markets website.
And what's the best website for investors to visit your company?
Well, we do have a website. It's www.pashealth.com. We are actually in the process of updating it with all the new developments that the company's been focused on. So I would advise investors to keep going there, and they'll see updates as they happen.
Now, what do you think makes PASO, Patient Access Solutions, a good investment for potential investors? More importantly, if you had a quick 2-minute elevator speech that would represent the excitement of the future of your company, what would it be?
Well, right now we're a revenue-generating company. We're profitable with over $2 million in assets. We're focused on creating a one-stop shop of patient care, and our team of doctors are dedicated to using compassion and technology to deliver the best possible care and create that positive patient experience. Having a reputation for great service is important to us, and care keeps our patients coming back, and they will share their experiences with other patients. So we feel that's part of our growth model and strategy. And again, mentioning where we were born in technology and efficient, increasing our levels of profitability for every organization that we establish.
Well, we've covered a lot of information. Is there anything else that you'd like to touch upon?
Well, I mean, essentially, we know that investors, the investing public, have a lot of choices on where they decide to invest their money. The company's made some big changes in the past 6 months, and more are coming as we announce them. We have new personnel on our team, our growth strategy. We have some veterans that we've engaged to help us execute, and we're hoping that folks who are interested in investing in us, join us for that ride.
Sounds good. Well, Dr. Chiappetta, we'd like to thank you for joining us and taking the time out of your busy schedule to speak with our audience. And we're also going to extend an open invitation for you to join us for future interviews. Thanks again, and we look forward to speaking with you again sometime.
Thanks. I appreciate it. You have a great day.